That's weird as hell. I don't know what I just pulled. But... If the dev doesn't show up, I'm sure Tommy will happily give you the spot. Happily give you the spot. We all get a piece of the pie. I'm tired. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, so. Sleep. What's that? Gamers don't sleep. They don't even eat. Now watch, these 3 cars aren't even in the demo. I feel you there, Ruben. And you know what? Just for that, I drink to you, good sir. Don't you hate that? You go to lay down, but your brain just won't shut up. And then you get asked the question, why were you up so late? Because my brain wouldn't shut down. But aren't men supposed to have the ability to shut their brain off? Yeah. Unless it's late at night and it doesn't want to shut down. Generally, that's when we have a whole bunch of stuff running through our head. More they, anyway. No, it's just, I feel, me personally, if I have a lot of work to do, I feel like I get more work done when it's at night and I'm not being bothered than I do any other time of the day. Like when everybody goes to sleep and I'm up, I feel like I get more work done than when I'm up with everybody else. That makes sense? That makes sense to everybody? Makes sense to me. It's like most people actually just tell me go lay down and close your eyes and you'll eventually fall asleep. Yeah, no shit, sure. Did you think I already tried that? I use YouTube. That's how I fall asleep. And it's funny because they're always like, you know, they tell you that you should turn YouTube off, put your phone down. That's what keeps everybody awake and we don't get good sleep. I fall asleep watching YouTube. And the problem I have is I do not put my CPAP on before I start watching YouTube. So then I feel like crap in the morning. My doctor keeps telling me to cut screen time if I want to fall asleep sooner, but yep, that's what they say. The screen time is what's keeping you up late. No, doc. I don't think so. It's like my sleep doctor says I need to cut out more caffeine. And it's like, caffeine's not the problem. Okay. My sleep doctor this time, she's like 2 months older than me, which is kind of funny. We kind of grew up in the same area and didn't realize it. Her husband went to the school I went to, but not her herself. But she's like 2 months older than me. She says that every time. She's like, I'm 2 months older than you. I was in April. You were in June. Okay. I don't care, doc. Just give me my results. But anyway, she'd asked me, do I feel any different with the CPAP? And my, oh, yes, new? It's not new. It's expensive, but it's not new. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to end up with that car again before I got the last three. I freaking knew it. Anyway, last year I told her, I don't know. She's like, what do you mean you don't know? Like, I work 60 hours plus a week. I'm tired all the time because I work so much. I can't tell you if the CPAP is working or not. What I can tell you is that if I don't wear it, I feel worse than when I do wear it. That's all I can tell you. But as far as not feeling tired anymore, I couldn't tell you. I'm always tired. That's my secret. That's the guy quack. It's your phone you're using while you're laying in bed. Yeah, all right. Let me just lay awake for an hour staring at the ceiling because that's definitely not. Yeah. Stare at the ceiling. I do have a plus to me though. We call it the family curse. Now, I've probably told you guys this before, but if I sit still and not do anything, I will fall asleep. If I'm up moving around doing something, I have no issue, no problem. I'll yawn my head off, but I will be functioning all over the place. And I yawn a lot now because I talk a lot. Yeah, he is. He also refuses to cooperate with any idea I give him to improve my sleep problems. He doesn't want to give me heavier sleep medication because it's addictive. Doesn't want me. Doesn't want to give me any form of special tea. Stop looking at your phone. Stop watching TV an hour before bed. Doesn't help, Doc. Have you tried exercising before bed? Yes! It's only worth 937, but we got one more. Need two. We need two more. Two more. And we have every single car in the basic set. Just need two more. Oh, we just got that one too. That's funny. Oh, this box is hot. This was a good shipment box. Nice. But where are those fashion values on my trees to rely? Sorry, Not a fan of the devil's lettuce, by the way, but I've read a lot about those though. Has he not suggested a CPAP? I know that's generally for sleep apnea, but only no phone and no TV an hour before bed. Yeah, that doesn't work. What are you gonna do with no TV and no phone before bed? Read? Well, that could put you to sleep. Try reading. Like reading a very boring book. Like so boring. It's just I don't know why I'm doing this. I would say watch a documentary, but you like those things, so that's not gonna work. It actually wants me to stop with the sleep medication because it's addictive. Oh, I know what you need, Ruben. You need a woman that knows how to use a pan. And I don't mean me. I'm not a woman. Yeah. Should just knock you upside the head. Just really thought you were gonna say you need a woman because they'll get you tired with all the. No, didn't say anything about a nagging woman. No, just a woman that knows how to swing a pan and knock you out. It's a good Russian woman. They'll knock you out. Find one that's named Helga. Twice if you're in danger. What would ever give you that reasoning? Oh. I'm sure there's times where she's like, I wish I'd take a pot to your head. Let me go get a pan. See? Help me. Help me. Are you doing with that pan? No. Put it down. Put it down. Nighty night and good night. Nerok's gonna go to sleep now. Wake up with a big knot on the back of your head. So, how'd you sleep? I slept like a baby, but man, I have a headache this morning. Where are those good old fashioned values on which we used to rely? Luckily, there's a Family Guy. I don't know why that's in my head, but it is. myself like a baby, but I can't remember anything from last night, and there's this weird bump on my head. Oh man. Ever tell you guys the story of when I proved to my wife that she snores? Yeah, it's funny. Now, I have a CPAP because I am a notorious. I mean, my snoring is terrible. I have enlarged tonsils, so that doesn't help. Um, I'm overweight, so that doesn't help either. So I snore really, really bad. Well, one time I was probably on my phone and my wife was snoring. Now, it wasn't really loud, it was very low. And I told her the next morning that, honey, you snore. It's like I don't snore. I said, honey, you were snoring last night. I don't snore. Yeah, you were. It's like I don't snore. But okay. So the next time that she snored in her sleep, I pulled my phone out and I recorded her snoring. The next morning, said, honey, listen to this. Played the video back. She goes, what is that? I said, that's you snoring. And she's like, I don't snore. Yeah, you do. Oh. I will prove it to you. I will find my proof one way or another. Last two boxes, everybody. I think we're down to the last two that we need. I think we've only got 2 cars left. 2 cars left. Can we get them in these last 2 boxes? Ooh. My mom snores, but she snores so hard, it's a wonder the neighbors don't complain about it. My mom always said I snored so loud I could take the paint off the wall. Now, my grandmother, she's no longer with us, but my grandmother, my grandfather could always tell when my grandmother had a rough day with the kids because she would talk in her sleep. That's how he knew. So my grandmother was a talker. Which, thinking about it now, that makes a lot of sense. Because there were times when, so the arrangement that we had, which sucked, is that my grandparents would get my brother and myself once a month for 10 months out of the year, basically due to bad weather in January and February. We did not get to see our grandparents. So once a month we would stay the night. We'd stay Saturday night and then go back Sunday. But there were times where I would wake up and I could hear my grandmother talking to somebody, but the only person she could talk to would be my grandfather, and I'm pretty sure my grandfather's not there was no answering back. So now that I know that piece of information, because I didn't learn it until much later in life, it makes a whole lot of sense on why my grandmother was talking to herself. Not that I ever thought she was crazy, it's just, why is there a conversation being carried on? Who is she talking to? Whatever, I'm going back to bed. I snore and talk in my sleep, and I also grind my teeth. My stepfather grinds his teeth. They've had to shave his teeth down because of the grinding. I'm actually surprised they don't have him in a mouth guard. I have not grounded. I don't grind my teeth. My biggest fear for me is sleepwalking. That would be my biggest fear if I ever started. Because there's a lot of dangers. All right, Anthony, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. There's a lot of things you could end up doing when you're sleepwalking. Oh, this is true. That's why him and my mother get along so well. Of course, my stepsister's my stepsister really needs to start taking medical advice. She's not going to realize that not having that CPAP is going to hurt her in the long run. I mean, I was opposed to it as well, but man, the difference your body feels after wearing it opposed to not wearing it is a big difference. She's a nurse, which doesn't make any more sense, but I'm not joking when I say you can feel the difference when you have it on and when you don't have it on. Yeah, I'm still tired after having it, but I don't feel like I've been hit by a truck when I wake up. If I don't wear it, it feels like I was hit by a truck and run back over. I really feel miserable. Which is probably why I haven't been feeling so well here lately. Because I have really missed it several times this past week. That's not why I'm yawning, though. I'm yawning because I'm talking so much. I need a lot of oxygen to this big massive brain I have. Come on, give me my last 2 cars. I need my last 2 cars. My last 2 cars. 14 boxes. I feel like I'm actually opening like a box of magic cards and not getting the one card I'm looking for. My stepdad has sleep apnea, which is a serious thing, but it's so funny. He will fall asleep in a restaurant while we're eating. Last year, he fell asleep with his head in his food. Oh, poor guy. Yeah. Sleep apnea is not something you want to mess with. So when they did the sleep apnea test on me to have it done, so it was so bad that I would come home, I would sit for 5 minutes even after waking up, and I would fall asleep on the couch. I could not watch a movie completely unless it was something that I was really into, even TV shows. Tired all the time. So they did the sleep apnea test, and the test showed that I stopped breathing in my sleep over 200 times in an hour. In an hour, I would stop breathing. My wife can tell you that before I had the sleep apnea, or the before I had the CPAP, when we were first getting together, I would stop breathing, and supposedly she would hit me to wake me up. So over 200 times I would stop breathing in my sleep. And let me tell you, the test sucked as it is. I told them, I don't know what kind of readings you're going to get, because the entire time I was wearing this, I could not sleep. It was the worst 2 days of my entire sleeping life. It's like I cannot sleep. I don't know how you're getting any reads. They're like, it's okay. We'll have enough data. It's like, all right, whatever. Oh, but yeah. So I'm glad I have it. Serves a good purpose. Moral of the story is, everybody, learn to read your body. You can learn so much about what's going on if you just take the time to actually listen to your body. And that doesn't mean put your ear to your body and go, okay, body, I'm listening. No, your body, based on fluids and everything else, your body will tell you what's wrong, what's going on. Do I need to go to a doctor? Do I not need to go to the doctor? What is happening? Oh, back to the sleep apnea thing. If you are a chronic snorer, and I'm sure loved ones, friends, they'll tell you how bad you snore, get checked out, because not doing so, ultimately you will be cutting oxygen off to your brain, and eventually you're going to start waking up with massive headaches that won't go away with any type of painkiller you try to use. And it's because you are cutting airflow to your brain. And at the time when I was getting my CPAP test done, I was starting to get those headaches. And anybody that knows, if you don't have oxygen to your brain, you are going to start killing brain cells, and then very bad things are going to happen. So if something's not working right, if something doesn't feel right, go get checked out. Unless you're me, don't get checked out, because we know all. Yeah, it was bad, Ruben. It was bad. It's just like my diabetes. When they found out about my diabetes, I was over 400 and should have been hospitalized on my blood sugar. True fact. Yeah, it took you forever to get me there because I was the only one working and had a family to take care of. I didn't have time to go to a doctor and lose work over it. I had to do what was necessary, and what was necessary was not putting my health, which is a very bad thing when you think about it, putting my health first. It didn't matter if people kept telling me, well, what good purpose is it going to be if you're not alive to take care of them? Look, I've got life insurance on me, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm better off dead to them because I'm worth more dead than alive at this point. And technically that was true. I was technically worth more dead than alive. Nah, not the life insurance I had on me. Had. Past tense. Okay, so we have two more fucking cards. This car is no, that car's not worth more. Two cars were missing. So this is the most expensive car in the game, in the demo. Sorry, it's also one of the best cars. Then this one is the next best, based on the stats. Okay. Time to work another day in my trusty neighborhood. Holy cow, 101. Yeah, I hope they have it where you can put these in a box and sell them as a bulk. Because you're never going to get all of these sold. There's just no way. Not no way, not no how. Ain't gonna happen. Man, I really wish I had the full version of this. I would love to dive deeper into this. Do 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 do. Go 7.90. We need you for more than just money. In this world, money is the only thing that matters. It's the way society has dictated. Sucks, but it's true. That's the good old days. Two 4.54. The world has become very, very greedy. But as I have said on a post on Twitter, X to you young ones, there was a post on, you had two options. You could either take the first option, which is take $1 million, or go back in time and change your mistakes. The choice I picked was to go back in time, and I would only change one thing, and that's it. And it wouldn't be to fix a mistake. It would be to start something early that I should have done a long time ago. Everybody's like, go back in time and win the lottery. No. Has nothing to do with lottery. $2,000. Oh, I just made much money there. Damn, they eat these things up. Need to order some stuff real quick. Oh, it's 9 p.m. Never mind. 598.89. They're buying all my stuff. Yes, they are. Buying all my stuff. Senor. 2, 3, 50, 60, 6. 358.17. Oh, excuse me. Aha! Didn't run out of anything. Hmm. So nice. Unfortunately, one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three. Purchase. I feel like I'm too dark now. Am I too dark? Am I too dark? I feel like I'm too dark. Do, do, do. Gotta stack these just right. No, 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 no. You come over here. This is how I have to stock my room because I don't have any shelves for stocking. They didn't give me that in the demo. Okay, we are going to run a test on something. I'm not here. I really want to fix this problem. All right, YouTube. So we have pretty much done everything in this demo. We do not have the last two cars, but that's okay because I have a feeling that it's not really worth it. To be honest, I think even if we got the last two cars, once we get the full version of the game, none of the stuff that we've done in the demo is going to amount to anything. It's going to set us back at level 1 starting out, which means the whole grind was for nothing. I really just wanted to see what the green car was, and we did that. It's just a mythical. It's just got a nice little green flame on it. It didn't indicate that it was a green border of any kind, which is what I thought it was. I thought it was a different type of rarity. It wasn't. So I'm not disappointed in that, but I honestly think all this is going to go back to level 1. So as far as this playthrough and testing goes, we're done with it for YouTube. The next time you see any gameplay from this game will be the actual full version. So if you notice, if you have to happen to see, the thumbnails have the word demo on it in nice big yellow words, indicating that this is only the demo version. And if you want to see the full version when that finally comes out, you will need to look at one without the word demo. I'll try to look for a different type of thumbnail too. Maybe something more funnish. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah. So YouTube, thank you for joining us on this nice little test of Supercar Collection Simulator. This has been a lot of fun. A lot of aspects they've pulled from others. It's nice to see a whole different location. So that's really nice. And there's a lot of things that they've done right, and there's some things that they do need to add in to make a little bit of quality life. But this is only the demo. A lot of stuff's been locked out of it, so they may already have it. Who knows? We'll find out when the full version comes out. So until next time, YouTube, thank you for joining me. Be sure to subscribe, share it, like it. You know, maybe this gets you to play it. But until next time, everybody, take care. Happy gaming. Wow, that really sucked. Yeah. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming. And as always, happy gaming.